to everyone who clicked on this video. My name is TayRB if you are new, and if you are not, welcome back. And thank you so much to everyone who has been liking, commenting, and subscribing. So much gratitude towards you guys. So in today's Pick a Card, we're going to be taking a look at what you don't see about yourself. I have 3 Jenga blocks in front of me. Pile number 1 is going to be to your left, and pile number 3 is going to be to your right. If you have any pick a card videos that you would like to see, go ahead and drop it in the comments down below, and I'll make sure to get those up for you guys. But other than that, I'm going to have all of the timestamps linked in the description box down below as usual, and I will see you at your pile. Hello to everyone who has chosen pile number 1. This is going to be your reading on what you don't see about yourself. So I'm going to hold your Jenga block up to the camera so you can see. And right off the bat, I am getting that what you don't see about yourself is pile number 1. You guys are very creative. Okay, you could be artists if you chose this pile. I'm just hearing in my ear like wasted potential. Maybe you don't believe in yourself or something like that, but you have a lot of creative energy, solar plexus chakra type of thing. And I feel like that you might not know this about yourself. Obviously, right? That's the name of the video. Others of you could be creative in other ways. In this block, I'm just seeing a lot of movement. So you could be very fit, or you could be into like yoga or like exercising or even dancing if you pick this pile. So I'm going to go ahead and pop your block over here, and we'll grab some intuitive cards. All right. What doesn't my pile number 1 see about themselves? What doesn't my pile number 1 see about themselves? Pile number 1, you are a very hard worker, and what you don't see about yourself is that if you actually put your mind to it, you could be very successful if you are not already. I'm not saying that you're not successful already in whatever you're doing, but I am thinking that this pile lacks inner strength, or you don't feel as strong as you maybe are, or maybe even like appear to other people. I feel like this pile to other people, you look very strong, very put together. Other people put you on a pedestal, okay? Like, I don't know if you guys are doing some creative projects and you're already in the spotlight, or if you, maybe this is just saying that you need to be in the spotlight. But this pile, I feel like what you don't see about yourself is that your ideas are amazing, and they definitely need to be heard, okay? This is saying that you can handle a lot of things at one time. Look at this card. Yeah, you guys are about to birth something amazing. I feel like this pile has an idea in their head, or if you're not already trying to execute it, I would definitely go ahead and do so, because the ideas that you are getting are definitely downloads from spirit, and this is telling you to go for it and believe in yourself, pile number 1. Let's go ahead and get some tarot cards on what my pile number 1 doesn't see about themselves. What doesn't my pile number 1 see? We have the 2 of Cups. All right. What doesn't my pile number 1? We have strength. See, didn't I say you guys didn't think that you were strong? You have a lot of inner strength to persevere through the things that you were afraid of, pile number 1. And with this 2 of Cups here, I'm feeling like this pile is a catch too, all right? And as I say that, Knight of Cups falls out. You guys are beautiful, and you probably have a lot of people who want to be with you. At the bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Swords. I feel like You guys might get in your head a lot. You might be like overthinkers in this pile. So once you get an idea and you're just like, oh man, I want to do this, you let your thoughts kind of like get carried away and you talk yourself out of this. But look at this strength card. You are strong, pile number one, and you definitely have the inner strength to turn whatever creative project or goals that you have in your head into the 3D reality, like you just do. All right, and the Knight of Cups as well, you guys are very sensitive and very loving, and I feel like your heart chakra is open. But also, like I said, with this Knight of Cups, I feel like a lot of people could want to date you, pile number one. We have the Strength card here as well. You could be a Leo, definitely doesn't have to be. What doesn't my pile number one see about themselves? All right, we have the Two of Earth. See, you guys can handle multiple tasks at once, all right? If you like get down on yourself and you feel like you have too much on your plate, this is just giving you the encouragement to go for it, because you're gonna be fine. Like, don't talk yourself out of it. You have two twos here, so I'm thinking that there's some sort of decision that you need to make to move forward, pile number one. You also have the Six of Fire. Look at this picture, okay? This is telling you to grab life by the balls, all right? Think of this life, think of this world as your playground, pile number one. And then with this Moon card in reverse, I just heard the song in my head, I'm coming out, like I want the world to know. I'm not about to sing for y'all because y'all not about to talk about me in the comments, okay? But that is the song that I'm hearing in my head. So this wants you to showcase your creative abilities, pile number one, all right? Well, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Air. A lot of people feel like you are like untouchable here. If you see this man, he's like crying on this picture. I think he has a shoe in his hand, and this woman is in this like helicopter thing, and she's like basically like moving away. So a lot of people feel like that you're kind of untouchable. So what you don't see about yourself, pile number one, is that you have so much potential. All you have to do is put your mind to it, because I feel like everyone else around you sees this in you, and a lot of people are attracted to that, pile number one. Let's go ahead and continue with some oracle cards. What doesn't my pile number one see about themselves? All right, we have Knight, loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. All right, so with this Knight here, I feel like this Knight kind of like coincides with the Strength card, as far as like you have warrior energy. You are a fighter, pile number one, and even though you get in your head sometimes and you may think differently, you can get through anything. This is saying. All right, we have Damsel. It did fall out in reverse, so it says waiting for a knight to provide you seduction by romantic illusion. So some people in this pile could be waiting for somebody to come and save them, so to speak. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this is basically saying less like you don't have to be the damsel, pile number one, because you're the knight. All right, you don't have to not believe in yourself or wait for somebody else to come and be in the spotlight or take the cake, because you are the spotlight, pile number one. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Femme Fatale, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So this is basically saying that you are sexy, okay? You're probably very physically attractive if you pick this pile, okay? All right, let's go ahead and grab some more oracle cards. What doesn't my pile number one see about themselves? All right, so we have take a step back. Yeah, I feel like this pile definitely has taken a step back, or maybe the way I'm reading this is like you've taken a back seat and you've let other people go and be in the spotlight when you need to be in the spotlight, pile number one. You need to not take a step back, and you need to put yourself out there, step out of your comfort zone. because you shouldn't have to take a back seat to anyone. What doesn't my pile number one see about themselves? All right, we have compassion. That's that water sign coming through. Yeah, I feel like this pile is very, very compassionate. You could be very, very romantic. And then look at the bottom of the deck. We have strength and guidance. Pile number one, you are so strong, okay? You are so strong. And then with the strength and guidance, I feel like your creative ideas or whatever you have in your head can really be beneficial to other people and those around you, okay? You are a leader. All right, what doesn't my pile number one see about themselves? What doesn't my pile number one see about themselves? We have deep knowing. All right, so pile number one, you have a deep knowing. All right, and I think you know this about yourself, okay? Like, if you have a deep knowing, you could be very connected to the divine if you chose this pile. I'm not sure if it's claircognizance or clairsentience. Somebody correct me in the comments, but you have an inner knowing, and that's your gift. I just feel like you get in your head a lot, so you don't listen to your intuition all the time. So this is urging you to listen to your intuition, pile number one, because you already know the steps to take, and you already know how to be successful if you chose this pile. All right, and then we have time to go. All right, pile number one, so it is time for you to take action. Time for you to step out of your comfort zone. Do you see this woman on this card? She is headed to a whole new door, a whole new set of opportunities, and some of you guys are feeling comfortable where you are, but you are not meant to be there. You are meant to do so much more, is what you don't see about yourself, pile number one. What doesn't my pile number one see about themselves? It says you've got time. All right, pile number one. So this is just saying there's no need to rush. What is for you, and nothing else can take that away from you. So all the ideas that you have in your head, you have time to do them. Just go ahead and make a plan and take the first step. And I feel like a lot of you who have chosen this pile have already done that, especially with the Two of Pentacles popping out. You could feel like you have a lot on your plate, but just know that you are strong enough to do everything at once, pile number one. And then we have they chose you. All right, and I really feel like this is a message from spirit, from your spiritual team, from your spiritual guides, that you are chosen. Okay, you incarnated on this earth for a specific reason. All right, so you need to understand that you are special and you were chosen to live this life for a reason. So go and run towards your destiny, pile number one, regardless of what anybody has to say about it. And then we have, you know what to do. Look, that's that inner knowing coming out. Last card. I don't have anything else to say about this pal. You guys are fabulous. All right. You have that inner knowing, pal number one. So I am going to leave you with that. Hopefully you resonated with this reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Hello to everyone who has chosen pile number two. This is going to be your reading on what you don't see about yourself. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hold your Jenga block up to the camera so you can see. And if you chose pile number two, you real slick, okay? Not in a bad way is what you don't see about yourself. There's something about your voice here. I feel like this pile has the gift of gab. All right, it's something about the way you speak or what you say. But now, check this out. Is what I'm seeing in this block. You guys are cute. Like, I'm getting a real like youthful, kind of bubbly, kind of childlike energy from this pile. So you could have like a baby face, definitely, if you chose this pile, but there's just something that's kind of like really cutesy about you, kind of like high maintenance. Or maybe this is how you appear to other people. Let's go ahead and get some intuitive cards. What doesn't my pile number one, I'm sorry, excuse me. What doesn't my pile number two see about themselves? That's so many cards. What doesn't my pile number two see about themselves? That you have options, okay? And that is just in whatever aspect of your life that you think that refers to. So it could be options in love, options and opportunities. Like, you're not stuck. Yeah, especially with this card, you can move forward from any situation. All right, especially if there's like a lot of conflict around you, competition around you, or what have you. What you don't see about yourself is that this pile, you're divinely guided and you can exit out of any situation. All right, and I think that goes back to having the gift of gab, or just something about your voice. You can talk yourself out of anything, pile number two. Okay, y'all can get arrested, be released next day type shit. No, wait, same night type shit. Like, what are y'all doing? All right, what doesn't my pile number two see about themselves? What doesn't my pile number two see about themselves? Okay, pile number two. What you don't see about yourself is that, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Sometimes you don't listen to your intuition, and that could block opportunities for you. Maybe you feel like you are not good enough, or you kind of let like other people like talk you out of it. But what you don't see about yourself is that you are perfectly capable of making your own decisions and going with it. All right, period. Let's go ahead and grab some tarot. What doesn't my pile number two see about themselves? What doesn't my pile number two see? We have the Five of Coins, the Five of Cups. What doesn't my pile number two see about themselves? We have the Page of Wands and the Magician and reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. Okay, yeah, if you chose pile number two, you definitely... You get down on yourself here with the Five of Coins and the Five of Cups. You could have had some things happen to you that were very, very disappointing. But with this Magician card in reverse, I'm feeling like there's little lack of confidence in this pile. But you guys are coming up as the Page of Wands, which I think is funny because I said you guys had a really youthful energy and outgoing energy. And maybe because of things that you've dealt with in your past, with this Five of Coins and Five of Cups, I'm hearing that people have tried to dim your light. And because of those people who've tried to dim your light in the past, what you don't see about yourself is that you are this magician here. All right, this is why it's coming up in reverse. You are very, very powerful, and you have everything that you need to be successful, and you don't need anybody else's opinion, pile number two, because like I said, y'all are talkers. You could talk yourself out of anything. And with this Judgment card here, I already know that you guys are very, very hard workers, and you are capable of creating the reality that you want for yourself. And with Judgment card here, like I said, this pile is definitely divinely guided. I'm being very drawn to the angel wings in this card. So you definitely have a spirit. Your spiritual team is behind you. Okay, they have your back. Ace of Swords right underneath. All right, this is clarity for you, and this is also urging you to cut out anyone or anything that does not make you feel good about yourself, pile number two. All right, because you guys should be confident, especially with the bubbly energy that I'm getting. All right, if I had your energy, I'm gonna let nobody tell me shit. All right. Period. What doesn't my pile number two see about themselves? What doesn't pile number two see? All right, we have the Nine of Fire. I'm going to go ahead and get all of the cards out on the table, and then we will continue. What doesn't my pile number two see about themselves? We have the Six of Earth. We have the Two of Earth. And then we have the Two of Fire. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Sun card in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that this pile does not see their own light. And you guys have such a bright light, but I feel like something has happened to you in your past that makes you feel, you know, very defensive. This Nine of Fire here, this is like the wounded warrior type of card, but you guys are different. There's something different about you, and you have so much to give here, pile number 2. And I feel like even with this Sun card in reverse, it's still, the Sun is the best card in the deck, in my opinion. Like, you guys need to start believing in yourselves and seeing your own light, because you have so much potential. And you should be very, very confident in yourself if you chose this pile here. I'm getting the sense that sometimes you could get in your own head and you could not be feeling very confident in yourself. But I mean, shit, you guys are a catch. Look at this card. If you chose this pile, like I said, with this, I just feel like a real like feminine type of cutesy energy. And even with everything in the background, with like the flowers and the chair, like you guys probably really like aesthetically pleasing things around you as far as like your living situation, and you know, just the type of things you go for. Like, it's just real like high maintenance type of energy. So I don't understand why you don't see that about yourself. But let's go ahead and continue with some oracle cards. Pile number 2. What doesn't my pile number 2 see about themselves? All right, we have Samaritan. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So you're a very, very helpful person here, pile number 2, especially with the Six of Earth also coming out. And what's special about you is you still help people who've disappointed you, okay? I feel like this is a very, very giving pile, especially if you pick this this Jenga block. It's light pink, which I believe is the higher heart chakra color. But yeah, you're a very, very giving person. All right. And with this pile, sometimes I feel like maybe in the past or maybe even currently you overgive. All right. And you need to start giving that same love and same respect and that same benefit of the doubt that you give to other people to yourself. Pile number 2. All right. So we have guide and companion. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. It says represents the nature of the divine and the light in life and in yourself. Yeah, this pile is definitely divinely guided. All right, and you guys are a good friend with companion here, loyal. And then look, bottom of the deck, we have Prince, romance, charm, and potential for power. You guys, like I said, can talk your way out of any situation here with this Prince coming out. And I knew that high maintenance was coming out somewhere, and that's not a bad thing, okay? So when I say high maintenance, don't think that it is a bad thing. All right, what doesn't my pile number 2 see about themselves? All right, we have sacred plan. Yo. Your spirit guides, ancestors, angels have a plan for you, okay? You just have to step into your power, pile number 2. Go and take it. Go and take what is yours. What doesn't pile number 2 see about themselves? Yeah, with this guide coming through as well, like you guys could be leaders, all right, as well as pile number 1. So you could have been drawn to that pile too. But yeah, I feel like what you guys have to say, especially like I said, it's something about your voice. What you have to say is important. All right, we have compassion. This also fell out in pile number 1, but I feel like you have a lot of compassion for people, and that's that Six of Pentacles energy. Like, you give to those, even if they have hurt you, even if they have disappointed you, because your heart chakra, pile number 2, is so open. What doesn't my pile number 2 see about themselves? All right, and then we have spiritual growth. Give yourself more credit, pile number 2, because you are doing the work. And look at the bottom of the deck. We have do the work. But I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of shadow work. So definitely give yourself much more credit. And you guys are going through a lot of spiritual growth. What doesn't my pile number 2 see about themselves? We have clean it up. All right, so this pile could be going through a hard time right now. Maybe you are switching jobs, switching friends, but what I'm being told is that God, the universe, spirit, whatever you believe in, are getting you ready to ascend to a higher level of basically like commitment on your spiritual journey. Okay, they're gonna place people around you that are going to be in a higher vibration and be better for you to be around, pile number 2. So if you are losing relationships, that is why. Let's see. This card's just falling everywhere. A mess. Nothing new here. Yo. Okay, come on. What doesn't my pile number 2 see about themselves? We have orphaned. So yeah, I feel like this pile has definitely not had it easy. Okay, you guys could have came from poverty, especially with the 5 of Pentacles and orphan coming out. Or I feel like a lot of people have probably turned their back on you and you've had compassion towards them. But what you don't see about yourself is this was all a part of the plan in your life for you to learn and for you to ascend and for you to move forward and for it to make you a stronger person, pile number 2. All right, and then we have regeneration. All right, this is all for a higher purpose. All for a higher purpose with this pile. Okay, and I feel like with this pile, it's all about following your intuition and believing in yourself, because I see it and I feel the energy, but it only matters if you see it, pile number 2. You should be way more confident in yourself because y'all are popping, okay, if you chose this pile. All right, we have what would love do? Yeah, your heart chakra is super, super open, pile number 2, and you guys are very forgiving people. We have things are about to get really juicy. Okay, so you should have some sort of blessing or surprise coming is what you don't see, pile number 2. That wasn't even about your personality, but hey, so y'all should just be looking forward to something. I'm gonna pull one more of these cards on what doesn't my pile number 2 see about themselves. I don't know why I just heard that some of y'all have like some juicy behinds. We're gonna keep going. Oh, that's so funny. What doesn't my pile number 2 see about themselves? See, you needn't worry. So you have nothing to worry about, pile number 2. You are divinely guided and taken care of. And give yourself much more credit. All right, and definitely get the self-confidence because, I mean, you deserve it. The same love that you give to other people and compassion that you give to other people, pile number 2, give it to yourself because you are such an amazing person, okay? So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Hopefully you resonated with this reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hello to everyone who has chosen pile number 3. This is going to be your reading on what you don't see about yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and hold your Jenga block up to the camera so you can see it. Pile number 3, are you guys starseeds? Some of you might resonate with that. If not, you should look into it because just this Jenga block you chose with the planets and like the shooting star and everything, you guys could definitely be from the stars, or maybe this pile shoots for the stars, okay? And anything and everything that they do. And you might feel like it's like pretty basic, but to other people around you, they feel like you are doing the damn thing, pile number 3. All right. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? Y'all are sassy, okay? And I think you know that if you chose this pile. But what you don't see about yourself, pile number 3, is not everybody deserves your attention or your response, okay? Especially those who try to get a reaction out of you, I'm hearing. Okay, yeah, this pile has people who are jealous of them. Okay, you could be doing something. I don't know what you're doing in this pile, but you have some admirers, you have some jealous people, and you have some people who are watching you, okay? And I feel like maybe you're really sensitive and that could kind of get to you, or maybe you are thinking about it. But what you don't see about yourself, or I guess maybe more about the situation, is like those people don't deserve your attention, pile number 3, and you have control over your emotions and what you give your attention to. So definitely focus on yourself. All right, don't focus on the haters. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? Yeah, you can kick anybody out of your life who you don't want to be there. You don't owe anybody any explanation, pile number 3. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? You're lucky, pile number 3. You could be having some good luck. I feel like you guys are following your destiny, or you will be following your destiny pretty soon. And I feel like maybe in this pile, everything you touch like turns to gold type shit. Like, and maybe you don't feel that way, but like people around you, they just like, damn, how can they just effortlessly do this? All right. Pile number 3. Yeah, y'all got choices. Y'all got options. If you don't want anybody in your vicinity, don't let them make you feel bad about choosing yourself, pile number 3, because y'all definitely got options. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab some tarot. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? Doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? I'm seeing like a picture, like a work of art. Maybe you guys are talented, or maybe people see you as a work of art or something like that. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? All right, we have death, transformation. Transformation. Yeah, you guys are going through a big transformation, and no wonder you have a bunch of haters around you if you are growing and, you know, motherfuckers are still staying in the same place and really not doing anything. It only makes sense for people to be intimidated by you, pile number 3. We have Palace of Wands. I feel like you guys are in your element. Like, you know, you just be doing you, basically, pile number 3. What you don't see about yourself is that you do you, and you make it look effortlessly beautiful to like everyone around you. And I feel like you might not think that the things that you are doing in your life is spectacular, but I'm just getting the sense that the people around you, they just do. All right, you're going through this big transformation. You could be feeling yourself, okay, if you chose this pile, knowing that you are looking good, and you got some people around you who, like I said, are jealous, are mad. But I kind of want to tap into more of the energy of like what you don't see about yourself personally. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? All right, we have 5 of coins. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? All right, we have the Fool in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yes. All right, we were definitely, or I was definitely feeling that. Okay. Yeah, pile number 3, you give your attention to people who don't deserve it. All right, who don't deserve you. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. You could be trying to like rekindle friendships or rekindle relationships, or trying to like hold on to these people who make you feel bad. And what you don't see about yourself is like I was saying earlier, you have options. Like, you are on a spiritual journey and you are transforming right now, and you don't have to let these people stay in your life. Okay. You're very, very optimistic. And I feel like you could be very, very optimistic about these people, but not everybody is meant to come with you. Yeah, this reading just took a weird turn. This is supposed to be about like what you don't see about yourself personally, but this is more about kind of like what you guys might be going through. Yeah, you could be feeling left out, like in the cold from some people that I'm hearing, or maybe you are on your spiritual journey and you are having this transformation, and people feel like you have left them out of the cold because you've changed, and you've glowed up and you are like in your element, and they don't understand. So it kind of has you feeling bad. Maybe you want to like give to these people, but you don't owe them anything, pile number 3, period. But let's get back to you. What don't you see about yourself for my pile number 3? Okay, we have the 5 of water in reverse. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? All right, we have the Fool. Yeah, you guys are leaving out of these disappointing times, away from these disappointing people, because you are on an entire new journey here with the Fool, okay? Especially with this Death card, this transformation. Like, you guys have new opportunities on the way. You guys are risk takers, okay? So, I mean, if you didn't know that about yourself, this is saying with the Palace of Wands and the Fool cards that you have everything that you need to go ahead and take risk and make it be successful here. All right, and it doesn't matter who you have to leave behind. You just have to put your energy in the right place, pile number 3. So if people are trying to get a reaction out of you, take you out of character, then definitely separate yourself from those type of people, okay? Because we don't got time for it, period. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? All right, we have the World card in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you in this pile are doing big things and you're very, very confident, but at the same time, I'm getting the sense that you feel like everything around you is kind of like turned upside down. It's crumbling. Like I said, you could be losing like some friendships or something like that, but this is all for your highest and greatest good, and you shouldn't be mad about doing good for yourself, pile number 3, and you shouldn't feel bad about taking leaps of faith and doing what's best for you. All right, and then we have the Devil. All right. Bottom of the deck energy is the 8 of air in reverse. Definitely get out of your head, pile number 3, and don't let these toxic people get any reactions out of you, okay? What you don't see about yourself is that you have a very magnetic energy here with the Devil card, okay? That's why people are drawn to you. That's why you got so many haters, and that's why you have so many people watching you, is because the energy and aura that you put off. So, and especially with the Devil card, y'all could be looking pretty sexy here. Let's go ahead and get you some oracle cards, pile number 3, on what you don't see about yourself. All right, we have TikTok. It's only a matter of time, pile number 3, before you are in a whole new cycle of your life, surrounded by a completely different group of people who are going to resonate more with you. And I don't know why I'm noticing. I'm being drawn to like all the debris around this clock. I feel like this is only a matter of time before you like blow up, like in a good way. Obviously, right? You're not about to explode out here in these streets, but it's only a matter of time before I feel like you meet the right people on your journey. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? We have peace. It's only a matter of time, pile number 3. I was definitely picking that up, that it is some things that are going on around you that might not be too fun right now, and all you are doing, like I said, is living your life and just like being yourself. And then you have all of these people who seem to have a problem with that or like conflict around you. I would not pay any attention to them, okay? Look, bottom of the deck, time for a nap. Tell them to go to sleep. And with time for a nap, I feel like you have slept on yourself, and a lot of people have slept on you in the past, pile number 3, but you are feeling yourself right now. Let's go ahead and get some more oracle cards. What doesn't my pile number 3, wrong deck, what doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? All right, we have Prince, romance, charm, and potential for power. All right, you got a lot of potential, pile number 3. Okay, and so like I said, I feel like this pile is feeling themselves, all right? Especially with this Prince. Like, you know you got it if you chose this pile. You ain't got to front and play with me, pile number 3. We have Seeker, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So yeah, you guys are definitely on your spiritual journey, and you are seeking ways to find more wisdom and make yourself better here. Pile number 3. And then at the bottom of the deck we have Lover, great compassion and devotion. All right, so I feel like this pile has a lot of people who are feeling them right now, a lot of romantic interest, a lot of people who are giving you some attention. If you didn't know of that about yourself, pile number 3, you got some admirers out here. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? We have holy love. Is your person trying to like come in on this reading, pile number 3? Do you have like a divine partner that's trying to come in? And then we have raised your vibration, and you have, and that's why everybody around you is mad, because they're vibing pretty low. All right, we have opportunity and change. Yeah, you guys have taken the opportunity to better yourselves, to change yourselves, and I don't understand how you don't see this about yourself. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like you just are doing this on your own, and you're just like, it's whatever. I'm just like doing me, you know, pile number 3 shit. And everybody's around you was like, oh my God, like, look at them. Yeah, you guys are vibing higher, and it is aligning you with a whole new team. I'm hearing like your star family. All right, like the people who you are destined to meet, not even just like this soulmate, this holy love, but if you are single, this is definitely coming in for you. But just like your tribe, okay, as you raise your vibration, pile number 3, you are attracting your tribe, is what you don't see about yourself. What doesn't my pile number 3 see about themselves? We have all there is to love has been there all along. See, you are already fabulous, all right? You've been fabulous, all right? And there is nothing that you are doing differently now that you have not been doing. You've always been worth it, and you've always been as fabulous as you are. I just feel like this pile was finally stepping into the light and feeling themselves. We have love is the reason. All right, I feel like you guys have a love, some sort of love connection is coming in for this pile. We have dwell on what you love. So yeah, this is just about giving your attention to the right things and not the negative, toxic people who are trying to get a reaction out of you to lower your vibration. Dwell on what you love and dwell on what makes you feel happy, pile number 3. And then bottom of the deck, we have you know what to do. So look, I don't even got to say it because you guys already know what to do here in pile number 3. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Hopefully you resonated with it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.